Matt Zenitz, Michael Casagrande with you following Alabama's second and final scrimmage of the preseason. A lot to take away, obviously important for the players as one of the final parts of fall of the preseason heading into the beginning part of the regular season. Primary takeaways.
I mean, we can beat around the bush. We can talk about the quarterbacks. Obviously, that's what everyone wants to talk about. I guess the main takeaway, the quote that kind of caught a lot of people, Nick Saban talking about Alec Morris, said that he took command, I believe was the word he had used, and the whole phrase, throughout spring through a week ago was take a bull by the horns. They wanted somebody to do that, and at this point, still 2 weeks to go, 2 weeks till today for the first game. But using those words about Alec Morris, it's more of a statement. It's the biggest statement I guess he's made so far this year about a quarterback.
Mm-hmm. And I think the race is still wide open to a certain degree. I don't think any decision has been made, but there have been positive things said about Alec just in terms of the way that he's performed during the course of really the fall. I guess some during the spring, but especially during the fall. Cooper Bateman, it seemed like, did some positive things today, and hey, I don't know, more and more it seems like Jacob Coker may be becoming less of the favorite, more of an underdog in this competition, in this situation. Do you see that also?
Yeah, it's much discussed. It's tough, without seeing with our own eyes. There were a few numbers that Saban gave, just how many passes each guy threw. We don't know how many.
Really,
people,
nothing worthwhile whatsoever.
It's hard to read anything as
you don't know which teams they were working with.
Exactly. So there are a lot of there's still a lot of questions that they're hard to answer without seeing anything, without getting any numbers. So there is no starting quarterback just yet. Wouldn't expect to hear one. That it's just not the way they do things. They've never announced a starting quarterback whenever there have been these competitions. So it's still a stay tuned. There's 2 weeks from today before they'll be in Dallas playing Wisconsin. And I think that's the main takeaway for me.
That said, it seems like Alec is in a good position. Aside from the quarterbacks, running back workloads were relatively limited once again. He said Derrick Henry had 8 carries. Something interesting he said about Kenyon Drake getting his first real live contact since the Ole Miss game was complimentary to some players on special teams, the kick coverage teams, a couple freshmen. Minka Fitzpatrick just continues to really get praise. Sean Burgess-Becker, Cyrus Jones, the primary punt returner at this point. And I think those were really my primary takeaways as far as the press conference. But Alabama will go back and watch film of this, evaluate, and I guess have a better idea, even more so than just watching the scrimmage today in person, of just where things stand going forward. And as they evaluate, as they make things public, and as we continue to find things out, you can follow all of that on AL.com. From Michael, Matt, catch up with you guys later.